first I tried this. Next I tried this. After that, I stepped it up a notch and tried this. However, for whatever reason, I still have had difficulty sharpening knives. Until now, that is. Hello everyone, Nine Finger Tactical here with a video about the best knife sharpener I've tried so far. This is the Spyderco Triangle Sharp Maker. It is wonderful. I have had the best knife sharpening results by far compared to the others that I just showed you. I'm going to do just a basic demonstration of it today, how it works, tell you a little bit about it. It's all over the internet. You can find places to buy it and you can research it, see for yourself. There seems to be, out of the general public, you know, most people that aren't professional knife sharpeners, there seems to be kind of the big three that people choose one of the three. The Edge Pro system, the Lansky or the Smiths, you know, system like this, or the Spyderco Sharp Maker. I will say I did have decent results with the Lansky system, and I know a lot of people have used it for years. It's really popular. However, this just works better, at least from what I have found. So I want to go ahead and show you here what you get with it. It comes in a clamshell package. It'll come in a package like so. Inside the package you'll get the Sharp Maker with 2 sets of hones. You'll get a rough set and a finishing set. You'll get 2 brass hand guards. You'll get an instructional DVD, which is very good. I don't remember how long it lasts. I want to say like an hour or so. It goes through, talks about how to use the Sharp Maker. You know, gives good instruction. It's a good video. You know, they didn't have to do that. I think it was a good move to put that in with it. It goes into different details of how to sharpen knives, which is mostly what I was interested in, but you can also sharpen and do other stuff too. Scissors, kitchen knives, other utensils and things. You also get an instruction booklet which gives you written details, basically recapping what the DVD shows. But this is really good. It gives you, you know, table of contents, talks about the different stones that you're going to get that are available. You get the basic rough and, you know, fine grit, and the basic finishing fine grit stones. You can order extra hard rough stones and ultra fine finishing stones. But so far so good with the ones that came with it. I've been able to sharpen knives razor sharp. Yeah, even as you can see, when it comes in the clamshell package, the way it's packaged, the book and the DVD are kind of sitting like so in the back of the pack. And I took my Spyderco Endura. It was a gift for my brother. Thank you very much. And started cutting open the clamshell pack, and actually cut through the clamshell packaging at one point, cut into the instruction booklet. Really great, huh? And as you can see, got halfway through the instruction booklet with a perfect cut. So yeah, don't try that. But the book's definitely a big help. It's got good pictures. Talks about the different settings. Basically, your SharpMaker is going to have two settings. It's going to have 40 degrees and 20 degrees. Excuse me. The 40 degree will give you a 20 degree angle on your blade. And it also will have a little bit steeper. It'll have a 30 degree, which will give you a 15 degree edge on your knife. Really, and I even called Spyderco to ask about this, you shouldn't ever really have to use the 15 degree or the 30 degree setting to get the 15 degree angle on your knife, unless it's really dull, or you know, it's something like that that needs the edge reprofiled. Otherwise, for most factory pocket knives, most factory hunting knives, most knives in general, the 40 degree edge setup here will give you the 20 degree angle, which is about what most pocket knives are coming from the factory with, around, you know, the 20 degree angle. I hope that makes sense. I called Spyderco and talked to them about it, and their Delicas and Enduras, I know for a fact, come with approximately 18 to 19 degree angles straight from the factory. And that's one reason why they made the Spyderco Triangle SharpMaker the way they did, so that, you know, you can put that edge back basically like the factory, the edge that came on it. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead. I've sharpened all my knives so far except for one. I have a Buck 119. I've not tried this knife on the sharpener yet. This is by far the biggest knife blade I've got, and you know, I'll go ahead and demonstrate basically the process of how you use the SharpMaker, and then we'll see if it'll cut a piece of paper. Now right now this knife's very dull. It's just not cutting paper at all. So this will be a good test. Like I said, I've not tried it on a knife this big, and we'll give it a whirl and see what happens. I will show you real quick. I did sharpen the Endura 4. As you can see, no problem. Love this knife. Love Spyderco. Love this sharpener. Anyway, so what you'll want to do to start out, when the system comes, you know, it'll be packaged up in here. I'll show you at the end how it goes back. And it's got two sections, like I was saying. It's got the 30 degree for the back bevel and reprofiling. It's got the 40 degree for the normal knife sharpening. We're going to be using the 40 degree. I'm going to try that at least on this knife to start with. I don't think it needs to be reprofiled. It's still got, you know, basically the factory edge that came on it, but it's really dull. I mean, it's, I don't know, it's kind of disappointed out of the pack with the edge. It's not super sharp. But your hand guards, you put your hand guards in place. They kind of go in at a certain angle. You get it just right, they slide right in. If it's not just right, it won't go in the hole. The first step, and as the book shows, you can refer to it, as I was saying. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's got basically 4 steps for your basic knife blade sharpening. You'll start out these are just triangle stones, by the way. special kind of stones. I forget what they're called. They're very, very hard. They will cut metal. They last a long time, and they're easy to clean up. Very good. The DVD goes over all that, by the way. So basically, you start out. Let's see if I can zoom in here a little bit more so you can see. You'll start out on the triangle edge, actually on the edge. And what you're supposed to do is start with your knife blade, and all you're going to do is run it straight up and down, basically as you're pulling backwards. So, start at the top, holding the knife blade straight. You're going to pull straight down and back at the same time. You do each side, and you'll alternate, like so. Now, you're supposed to do this 20 times on each side. 20, 20. Flip the stones, and you'll go to step 2, and 3, and 4. It'll be 20 on each side on each step. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'll have time on the video here. I'm already running long, so I'll probably have to stop short. But the gist of it is, like so. Once you do your 20 on each side, you're going to turn your stones to the flat side, or a flat side. Sometimes they're a little difficult to get in. When you get it lined up just right, it falls right in. And you'll do the same thing. You'll repeat the process. You're going to do 20 times on each side. Same way. Knife straight up and down. Hope you can see what I'm doing here. There's no oil either. That's a good thing. That's different than some of the other systems. This doesn't take any oil. You just do the cutting on the stones, and then once metal gets built up on the stones, you'll wash them off, and you're good to go. That's very nice. Eventually when the stones wear out, you just buy replacement stones. So do your 20 and 20. Get your finishing stones out. It's basically the same process. You'll start on a triangle, start on the edge of the triangle. You'll do 20 and 20, same way. Super simple. Another reason why I really like this system. Turn to your flat side. Repeat the process, 20 and 20. I'm about to run out of time, so I'm going to have to cut the video short. See, at least we're cutting paper now. I'll go back and do the steps like you're supposed to, and it'll be razor sharp. I love this system. I don't know if I got time to show you how it folds up real quick or not. I'll try. Putting it up is a snap. The pieces in just like so. There you go. Triangle Sharp Maker. Awesome, awesome, awesome.